Hello everyone, you're watching EngLango and this is your instructor Hamid Talash with one of the essential topic. You might have watched your previous videos, or might have, you must have watched your previous videos about modal verbs. The modal verb that I brought today is about must and have to. Many students are having confusion and they were asking to describe the difference between must and have to. Today I'm gonna, describe the difference between them and how do we use them, and I will also teach you about had to. Dear all, in today's tutorial we are going to know about must and have to. They both are used for what? They both are used for describing strong point of view or recommendation, prohibition, they are used for obligation, and they are used for necessity. Now, learning about them one by one, step by step, so we could understand it easily. Must is used for what? Obligation, something which is obligatory, something which is really important to do. For example, I'm asking students, you must do the homework. They must play cricket. Now, this is what it is, obligation. For example, you must perform your prayer. They must go to the mosque. That's how we are describing the obligation with must. And when we are going to go for the prohibition, we are using must not. When something is prohibited, you must not make absentees. She must not use my mobile. They must not come late to the class. Students must not make noise in the class. It is prohibition. So when we are describing prohibition, we are using must for that. Besides that, in must not, when we are describing necessity, we are using must. For example, I must stop smoking. They must stop bothering students. She must stop playing cricket. It's, I think, necessary. That's why we are using for something which is necessary, what? Must. With strong point of view or recommendation, we are using must. For example, you must go to the restaurant for dinner. You must not miss tasting kabli pulao. This is what my point of view. If my friend asks me about good restaurant or food, I could describe my strong point of view with someone. You must not miss tasting manthu, an Afghan special dish. That's how we are using must. Now coming towards have to. Have to is a bit different. Have to throw different here. When we are describing our own thoughts, we use must. But when we are describing the thought of another person, then we are using have to. When we describe the thoughts of another person, then we are expected to use have to. For example, I'm telling my student, you must do your homework. You must do your homework. And my students are coming out and they're saying, we have to do the homework. See, they are describing my thoughts. Or for example, I'm saying that I have to buy flower for my mother-in-law. I have to buy flower for my mother-in-law. It's her birthday. Now it is not my desire, it's not my wish. It is asked by someone. Someone asked it that please buy it. So you must buy what? Flowers for my mother. So I'm saying I have to buy flower for my mother-in-law. Now that's how we are using must. In the past, instead of must, we are using had. For example, I had to take classes. I had not missed the opportunity of making money. I had not spent time with them more. I had to play cricket. And when it's negative, we are using must not. For example, I must not waste time. She must not play cricket. They must not go to the ground. And it's prohibition. And when we are describing, the negative of have to, then we're saying, we don't have to go to bazaar. They don't have to play cricket. They don't have to watch movie. That's how we are describing the negative of it. If there is any query, you're most welcome to ask me in the comment box. For now, have a great time. Keep waiting for the next tutorial of the modal verbs. You will enjoy it, inshallah.